Fantastic. Good work there, Tommy.
Yeah, the form was a little poor on the overhead pass, so it's a little hard to do it in a shirt and tie.
This is Paul Doherty along with Tommy Love here at the Beck Center on the campus of Charlotte Latin School. And Charlotte Latin hosting 1/3 of the state championship playoffs throughout the week, and all of the state finals today, the 1A, the 2A, the 3A in the boys and girls divisions. Asheville Christian Academy with the basketball. Michael Woods controlling the Lions against the Eagles. Penland with it. That's Devontae Penland. Now Will Robinson. And a shot from the left side. Michael Woods, the all-conference player, nails the three-pointer to get things cranking.
Right off the bat right there, and right back down the court. As you see Grisby knocking down a three of his own right there. Anson has said, hey, you know, I can do what you can do. I can do it better.
Starting for Asheville Christian, Devontae Penland, Iggy Palaima, Will Robinson, Michael Woods, and Sam Johnson. Asheville Christian Academy 24-6, coached by head coach Andy Ray. They had to beat the #1 seed, Victory Christian, yesterday in the semifinals in a game where they led Tommy by as many as 12 points. The second half saw Victory Christian come back to tie the game, and then had to do some work, some fancy work at the free throw line to win that one by the score of 50-47.
Well, what you have right there is great leadership stepping up. You give the lead away, but you also find a way to come back and win the thing and kind of take care of business, as you said right there at the end of the game. But, that's what great teams do. They find a way to win at the end, even though they may have struggled a little bit as they did in that second half.
Devontae Penland with some good hustle, able to create the jump ball situation. And the Eagles of First Assembly Christian will have the basketball going left to right. That's Kyle Grisby. The starters for First Assembly, Pedro O'Neill, Kyle Grisby, Brandon Brown, Jimmy Bonds, and Jacob Allen. Coming in from Concord, North Carolina, Tommy, the #7 seed. They had to get an upset against the #2 seed a couple of games ago, as we take a look at head coach Dave Murr. Now back to action. It's Kyle Grisby with the basketball. 6:25 to play in the first quarter. O'Neal looks to penetrate, spins, now dishes it. And a nice shot there by Brandon Brown is good. The senior forward with 2 points.
Nice little touch right there, taking it to the heart of the defense, and you actually see him taking it into the big guys right there and elevating up above for a nice little soft deuce.
Penland working, picks up his dribble, looks for help. Robinson now will be fouled out at the perimeter. Looks like Kyle Grisby, the junior, is going to be guilty. That'll be the first foul of the game. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. This is the boys 2A state championship final. Part of our coverage here on Time Warner Cable. All the games today available on Time Warner Cable, Carolina On Demand channel 1, 2, 3, 4. Woods
right back to it.
Ties the game at 5.
You got to know who some of your horses are, and he's definitely one of them with the quick 5 points early in this game. And Paul, what you have here today is essentially, you know, 2 different styles of philosophy almost. You've got one coming in with the height with Asheville Christian, and on the other side, First Assembly coming in with a lot of speed. Both teams trying to take advantage of their own resources and what got them here in their own style of play.
And there's a look at some good hustle there, as O'Neal will let it go from the left side, and it looks like once again another rebound, another offensive rebound for First Assembly.
And it's the shorter team simply out hustling the taller team here. A little bit more heart and desire going to get the loose ball.
Brown kicks it out to Allen. Now Grisby will drive against some significant height disadvantage. Pedro O'Neill, though, clears the basketball. Under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. The game tied at 5. First Assembly Christian with the basketball, attacking a much bigger zone. A 1-on-3 move there, and looks like Pedro O'Neill, the senior guard, will be fouled. They go to the line.
And that's what speed can do for you. It allows you to penetrate, get into the heart of that defense, and he's not afraid to take it to the bigs down there. Takes it right at the heart of it. You see a nice little spin move right there, takes it in, and getting the foul there on #5. Palaima, I believe that was.
Iggy Palaima, Lithuanian born young man in his second year. He'll head to the bench. But still some significant height on the court. Sam Johnson, one of the better players for Asheville Christian, going to Winston-Salem State next year. And An athletic pedigree as well. His brother and sister both playing at the next level.
And you see a little bit of the pressure right there. 2-2-1 zone press. Not a lot of pressure per se, but just taking advantage of the opportunities, paying off for a basket right there.
Great play by Jimmy Bonds, a sophomore. And as you say, First Assembly looking a little more tenacious in the early going. Brandon Brown able to tip the ball and have it roll off an Asheville Christian player. They actually get the turnover.
Coach Ray right there signaling to his players, you got to meet the ball right there on those long passes. You got to step to the ball, not fade away. That's what allows the defense to shoot the gap and take advantage. Meet the pass.
Once again, driving against height, but this time a traveling violation will be called against Pedro O'Neill. Josh Gracie, number 3, has come into the game. Talked with Joe Johnson, the athletic director for Asheville Christian. He described Josh as their super sub. He comes in, he plays every position on the court.
And you can never have too many of those guys, you know, almost like the utility player in baseball, so to speak. You can fill any gap, which is so important. If somebody on your team gets into foul trouble, you've got a capable reserve able to step in at all 5 spots.
And Gracie will get it to Johnson, way outside. He kicks it upstairs. Asheville Christian will reset things. Michael Woods with it. That's Will Robinson now. And Robinson finds Johnson and he reverses. Sam Johnson gets his first basket.
Trying to take advantage of that height. Again, penetration and find the bigs down there for a nice reverse layup. But also does a nice job of using that rim to protect the shot as well.
Brandon Murr with the basketball, little give and go. Works to the baseline, picks up the double team. Now O'Neill with it. Murr once again. Ivester will lose the handle, but it looks like it'll be last touched by Asheville Christian.
Yeah, Ivester kind of got bailed out a little bit right there. Kind of got down there, nowhere to go. Tried to throw it kind of over his head, and luckily was tipped by one of the Asheville Christian players, kind of bail him out on that.
Nice stop. Here comes Asheville Christian down. They've got numbers. Quick jumper from the wing. A little contact, no foul called. Palaima struggles for the rebound, gets it, and kicks it up top to Gracie, who controls. 3:04 to go in the first quarter of play. First Assembly with a 2-point lead. Looking inside, the ball tipped. There's O'Neill with it. Stutter step, picks it up, puts it up, off the back rim. Josh Gracie with it. Another steal, here comes O'Neill. No-look pass. Brandon Murr unable to come down with it, come down with the basket. Josh Gracie comes down with the rebound and pushes tempo. Kicks it out to the wing, shot up. Well, Tommy, lots of opportunities, some good shots in the early going.
Well, and you got to find a way to take advantage of those things. But again, it's early right there. Some of the butterflies may still be in there with a couple of these guys. And you got to try to take advantage of it when you can. But you see on the replay right here, Paul, as you just said, that is a golden opportunity right there. And on any level, at any in any game, not only a state championship game, you have to knock down those easy ones.
There's a big shot underway. Will Robinson's going to have that one go off the front. Pedro O'Neill controls it. 2:15, the clock running in the first period. Brandon Murr with the basketball for First Assembly. The Eagles in the blue, 27-5 on the year. The 7th seed coming in. They're from Concord. The jumper on the way. Bond shot no good. Rebound, putback no good. Nice hustle by Jacob Allen, the junior, but he's not able to get it. And Brandon Murr gets involved with that one. It looks like the ball will be out to Asheville Christian. Josh Gracie will inbound it as we take another look.
Got the replay right there. A lot of battling under there for the basket. A lot of times it can get pretty physical.
Sam Johnson. Now Penland back up to Johnson, and Gracie will take a three-pointer off the front side.
And he is one of their shooters, so that's not unusual for him just to pull the trigger on that and try to find one early.
And Ivester will take a quick one, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Iggy Palaima with the rebound and the putback.
Well, that could happen to you right there. Penland kind of gets caught up in the air right there. I thought, you know, he kind of got in there, jumped up, was in no man's land. Shots off the